Welcome back to Notes from a Songbird podcast with yours truly, Myra Dishiel Sparrow, where your voice has wings. We're continuing from episode 15A, vocal care, and building on it in episode 15B. In 15B, I'm going to be a little bit more detailed and do a recap, as well as provide you with nebulizers, cost, and their effectiveness. And I do have one to show you that I personally use. All right, let me lower this music and we'll get into it. Okay. All right. So we talked about straw phonation, which is SOVT, meaning semi occluded vocal tract exercises. This is a vocal technique where you sing or you hum through a straw to improve how your voice functions. So we're talking about strengthening those vocal cords. We're talking about using those vocal cords the right way, and we're talking about caring for those vocal cords. What it does, when you phonate, that is, make a sound, you've heard of phonic, that means pertaining to sound. When you phonate through a straw, it creates back pressure that helps your vocal cords. It's going to help your vocal cords vibrate more efficiently, come together with less strain, stay balanced, not too tight, not too breathy. Think of it like a reset button for your voice. Clears everything that needs to be out, um, makes sure that you have the strength to do what the voice needs to accomplish. How to do it. You're going to take a regular drinking straw, place it between your lips, seal it tightly. Hum or sing through it. Start with simple slides or scales if you want, but keep the sound steady and easy. No pushing. So when you heard me saying you're blowing out, you are making bubbles if you use water, or if you just want to use the straw itself, you're just simply um, humming or singing through the straw. I suggested doing it with a cup of water because I find like with a cup of water you can actually see pressure and what you're doing as far as adding resistance. And that's a technique called bubble phonation. So in the episode early in 15A, I suggested that, but the what that's called is bubble phonation. Okay, it's still using sound, right? But now you're trying to form bubbles, and some people like that, performing bubbles better than just blowing because they can kind of get an idea easily. Blowing bubbles, who doesn't enjoy blowing bubbles, right? So I personally like that method better. Why singers use it? Professional vocalists, especially those with long careers, hopefully that's where you're headed. But somebody like me, straw phonation is very good because it helps you warm up gently before singing. So you're not pushing, you're not overusing the voice. You recover after vocal fatigue. It really helps with that. It improves tone and resonance. It increases vocal stamina. We talked about vocal stamina in a prior episode. So now you know this straw method is helpful with that, and it smooths out breaks between registers. So as you're going up, as you're using your lower register or your mid-range register, you're just more in control. It helps you to smooth out that particular effort. What it should feel like, it should feel easy, not forced. If you're blowing bubbles, you're not doing that. You're like very you're blowing bubbles, but you're doing it in a way that you're not overdoing it. There should be a slight vibration in your lips and face, um, similar to lip trills. No throat tension, so there shouldn't be that heaviness there. If it feels tight or strained, ease up because you're doing it wrong. This exercise is more about efficiency, not effort. Okay, so for somebody like me, because I perform regularly, right? I could try a routine of 2 minutes of straw slides, low to high, 1 minute of simple melodies through the straw, then remove the straw and then sing. I'll notice, somebody like me would notice my tone feels more centered and free. So I want you to think of how that affects you. You're more centered. So, of course, if you're centered, you're singing better, you're more in control. Remember, we talked about that in a couple of episodes before. You want to be in control of using that instrument. It's similar to someone using a saxophone and blowing into that instrument, and they're, leveraging the pressing of, the saxophone, the nodules and so forth. They know what they're doing and they know how much air to apply to get that perfect sound. So they're centered. They understand exactly what's needed, how much pressure. So when you remove the straw and sing, you're going to notice your tone is going to feel centered and free. Now, I'm going to switch gears, having considered that as a recap, and talk about nebulizers because I do want to make sure that I cover nebulizers. I promised I would. So, we're going to talk about some affordable nebulizers. And I love a nebulizer because I truly feel like it helps me clear up my sinuses, it helps me clear up a lot of congestion. So, there's a nebulizer. This is coming up as the best overall one and reliable compressor. It's called the Omron, Compair. So Omron Comp Air Compressor Nebulizer. It's coming in at $42.99, excuse me. And you can shop around and look. You might find it cheaper. This one is coming in at a higher best overall, as I mentioned. It comes in around $30 to $40. It's a very reliable brand. It's used in clinics, so that's good, right? If you're using a nebulizer in a clinic, more than likely you are endorsing that product to say it works. So look into it. It's a very reliable brand. It's strong, consistent mist, great for deep hydration. See, that already has me interested because we already know what hydration does with those vocal cords. However, there is a negative to this one. It is not portable. It's a plug-in and it's coming in as a bit bulky. It's best for a home care routine before and after singing. So you're not looking to take this with you. Why is portability important? Because some people want to be able to use it and leverage it before they sing. And if they're going to be someplace waiting in the wings to sing or waiting for quite some time, they want to be able to leverage that nebulizer. And excuse me, I didn't mean to hit the camera, but they will definitely want to use their nebulizer. And so to have it at home, already using it and then going out and then sitting someplace and waiting to sing, not probably the best idea. But I'm just giving an idea when you're practicing at home, that's where something like that comes in handy. So, best portable, quiet and singer friendly. Now, quiet is nice because nobody wants to hear the machine buzz or you're disturbing other family members or people in your home. So this one is Dr. Talbot's portable mesh nebulizer. This one is coming in at $49.99. Some say it can come around the lower price point of $45. What's the some of the plus uh, points for this is that it's silent, as I mentioned, huge plus backstage or traveling. That's what I said, when you're backstage, you don't want to be disturbing other people. So this is good. It's USB rechargeable, so that's great. And lightweight, it fits into your bag. Best for performers on the go. This fits your lifestyle perfectly. Somebody like me, because I'm on the go, I'm traveling. So this is something like this is going to be great for me. This might be great for you to fit perfectly. I'm going based off some things I researched also for myself. So for me, this is a good fit, right? Best budget pick under $30 coming into price point is the Blue Jay Take a Breath Compressor Nebulizer. This one is $24.07. It's vitalitymedical.com. You can look that up. Or you might can find some of these things on Amazon or another retailer. As I mentioned, it's around $24 to $30, very affordable, good airflow for hydration, slightly louder though than the premium model. So that's the drawback. It's slightly louder than premium models, but it's best if you have a tight budget. It's still going to be effective. Okay, so I just wanted to give you a heads up. Me personally, I don't like when something has a lot of chords and stuff. So that one, the picture, if you look it up, it did show a chord. So I don't like those stringy chords. I don't like anything. I'm going to show you what I use in a moment. that I find very effective. Best mid-range portable option is the Personic Portable Ultrafine Mesh Nebulizer. This one is $44.99. Personicusa.com, it says, and you might find it with some others. This is also coming in as one of the greater mid-range portable options that should be affordable. It's around $45 to $60. I say should be affordable depending on your wallet. Quiet plus portable. It's a fine mist, great for vocal folds. Good balance of quality and price. Best for regular vocal maintenance with convenience. All right. So these are some of the options that were coming in, and price range, they're going to be about, let me see if I can expand on my notes here. These are digital notes, so bear with me. Price range, these are coming in about uh, portability. Let's see. Portability, everyone came in good except for the Blue Jay Breath Nebulize. No, sorry, I'm saying that wrong. All of them are portable except for the Omron Comp Air and the Blue Jay Take a Breath Nebulizer. The Dr. Talbot's and the Personic Portable Mesh Nebulizer are portable. So they work great. Noise level, let's see. Very quiet. The highest one is coming as Dr. Talbot's. Power type, the Omron is plug-in. The Dr. Talbot's portable mesh nebulizer is, let's see, rechargeable. The Blue Jay is plug-in, and the Personic is battery USB. Mist quality, the strongest mist quality is the Omron and the Blue Jay. The fine mist quality is the Dr. Talbot's and the Personic. I'm sorry, I'm looking down because I'm trying to do a comparison and give you the best information. Best use for home is going to be the Omron and the Blue Jay. The portability for travel, of course, is going to be Dr. Talbot's and then the Personic portable one. Let's see. So, for my personal recommendations, right, for somebody who has been singing for quite some time, backstage travel convenience, go with the portable mesh nebulizer. If you want deep, consistent hydration at home, go with a compressor. That is the Omron. Honestly, many professionals sometimes have both because they just want the ability to have something already at home that they can plug up and it's just there. They don't have to mess with it. They can have it in a specific location in their home or spot and they don't have to worry about moving it or portability. I like portability for gigs and I like the compressor for daily vocal recovery, but I'm going to show you what I use. All right, important tip though, before I show you what I use is you want to use a saline solution at about a 0.9% only. Don't do medicated treatments unless they're prescribed. You don't want to be putting anything in that nebulizer that's going to affect your nasal cavity and your vocal cords. This will keep your vocal cords hydrated safely if you follow this instruction. All right. Let me now show you my. I'm pronouncing some of this stuff funny, y'all, because I may not even know how to say it, but this is called the Noeti. It's a portable rechargeable nebulizer. And I'm going to fold my box down so I can show it to you on camera. I'm not endorsing anything. I'm not paid for showing you anything that I use. I'm just specifically showing you that what I particularly use and what works for me. So this one I love, 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 love. You see this box, you can see. So that means it's something small that fits in here. This comes with the mesh technology. It's ideal for home use. It's lightweight and portable and low medication residue. That means if I put medication in here, it's not going to give me a lot of residue. You know how you see some film or something at the end. So I'm going to show it to you on camera as I hold my little clicker here. So you see that liquid? That's where I would put my saline solution in here. This is when they talk about mesh. That means it's